Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Cart Monster Hunter World on the PlayStation 4. So we are in the process of getting our character to level, or Hunter rank 50 as fast as possible, and we're continuing that today. We're done with the story mode. We picked up the Geralt Armor set yesterday. We also picked up, the Temporal Mantle. So we have the Geralt Armor set giving us Weakness Exploit 3. We have the Temporal Mantle, which is, I call it the baby blanket because it makes the game so easy. We have a fully upgraded Bone Horn. And now our job, I think today what we should do is try to burn through the optional quests as fast as possible. A lot of things get unlocked from the optional quests, so unlocking them as fast as possible is a really good idea. Okay, and I will be opening up the game to multiplayer, finally. So the reason for that is just because the optional quests, none of them are really that difficult, to tell you the truth. It's more of a grind at this point. I wanted to know how hard is it to get through the story by yourself. It's really not too hard. There were a few moments in the story where, maybe I wanted to upgrade my armor and I had some people helping me kill a Raytheon once. And what else? We killed a few Devil Joes. Well, that was about it. I did just about the entire story by myself. Now we're going to get the optional quest done, and people are welcome to join me if they want. The session ID number is in the description of this live stream, so you can go check that. I don't really have any rules for who joins. Just don't mess around. If you're going to join the actual stream, don't mess around. You can play with each other if you join even, but if you join my actual stream, I am trying to get this done quickly. Okay, let's see how many optional quests we can get done today. Let's see if we can get them all done. Wouldn't that be crazy? What if we got them all done? What if we got them all done? Let me turn up the volume on my TV too. I want to hear this. Different volume for different consoles. The Switch is actually, when I play Monster Hunter GU, I got to turn it down. So here we are with the Geralt Armor set. We're going to continue to use the Bone Horn. The next weapon I should build, I think I was deciding that I don't really need to build another weapon. What I need to do is fight Kulve Taroth. She has a ton of really good weapons, and the moment I can start fighting her, the moment I can start burning through her. But if I was going to build a weapon that was really high damage, probably it would be the Diablo Shatterer. So that was a thought. Alternatively, I could go with the Devil Joe Greatsword. That's another thought as well. Tommynator, how's it going? He says, Gameconomist, will you play the Iceborne demo this Friday on PlayStation 4? Because, yeah, I will be. Yeah, I even put a video out on that. That's kind of a big deal. How's it going, Yash Jalem, Thumper World? Bijarn, if I'm saying your name right, says, thank you for your live streams. They keep me sane through med school exams. Oh, med school exams, man. You got a busy life. All right. So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to start with the easiest ones first. It just makes sense. Yeah, we need to burn right through these. Fungal Flexin in the Ancient Forest. Could it get any easier? I think I could do this one by myself even. Well, of course I could do it by myself. What I mean is, I wonder if it'll be faster by myself. That's what I really mean. So a lot of the optional quests are just there to get you, ingredients for the canteen. Hopefully what they do, though, is they give me some much-needed low-rank materials that I probably lack because I didn't do any farming at all. Going through that story mode, I farmed twice and it was barely any farming. Okay, we'll run over here. Geralt Sword and Shield, huh? That's accurate. I could fight for the Geralt Sword and Shield, the Witcher Sword and Shield. I could also fight the Behemoth at this point, I'm pretty sure, and pick up the Trugate Bulg, but I don't really want that. Let's go ahead. I don't really think I need to eat anything. We're going to eat for stamina, though. Alright, that filled up right away. Yeah, people have been wanting to play some multiplayer, so today's a great day to start multiplayer. If we can get all the optional quests done, that would be great. If we can get most of them done, we can wrap them up tomorrow maybe. And then at that point, I imagine what I'll do is, I don't know. Alright, we're departing. So we're gotta go fast on these. If you don't ready up in time, I just head out without you. How's it going, fat boy? Yash Shalem says, all optional quests run. I see we going for the Rocksteady and Baby Blanket. Well, we already have the Baby Blanket. It turns out anyone can pick up the Baby Blanket by simply doing the Lunastra DLC. So from now on, when I do those budget builds, I had a budget build live stream I did last night. I am going to allow budget builds to include the Temporal Mantle because there's really no reason you shouldn't have the Temporal Mantle. It is very easy to pick that mantle up. Yeah, you'd be nuts if you didn't have that mantle. Justin Clark says, can't wait to play the demo. Me neither. Nose Fan says, heyo, Gameconomist and chat. How's it going, man? So, I believe our only job here is to pick up mushrooms. That's it. We're here for the mushrooms. Just like in the real world. Zachariah the Messiah says, I wanted to know what are some good budget hammer builds? I've had horrible RNGs, so no augmentation or cure weapons. There's really only one you need to know about. It is the Diablos hammer. The Diablos hammer is OP. It's really good. Now, where are these shrooms? I know there's some shrooms in this area. I know that I've seen them. Here they are over here. Oh, he's already... There's 2 sets of them right here. Very exciting. This is the mushroom picking you were missing in your life. It was a true story. When I was younger, we went mushroom hunting as kids a lot, actually. And we would gather and eat mushrooms. I still like that kind of stuff as an adult, but I never have time to go out. Actually, what is it? We're moved into summer. It's kind of too late. So where I live, there is a very rare mushroom called a morel. It's a very distinctive mushroom. It's impossible to mistake it with anything else. Yeah, it's called a morel mushroom. I don't need this, but I'm going to gather from it anyways. It's called a morel mushroom, and when I was a kid, my dad would take us out to go gathering morel mushrooms. And occasionally we would actually find them, and then we'd take them home, and we'd cook them in butter. And you'd just eat the mushroom. That was all you needed, because it was so good. General Koga says, Gameconomist getting high on mushrooms. I've actually never been high on anything in my life, so I don't know what that feels like. Believe it or not, I'm getting older, and I'm like, man, I should get high for the first time. So I've been thinking about that a lot. Big Smoke says, is the Iceborne E3 demo or an actual beta? I presume it's the E3 demo. I guess they didn't define that in their tweet. However, I'd be surprised if it was anything other than the E3 demo, because it just seems gratuitous for them to give out that much. Yes, Shalem, Gameconomist was playing Monster Hunter in real life even before he bought the game. Yeah, we did a lot of fishing and a lot of, a little bit of foraging. We did a lot of gardening when I was younger. Did you guys garden? Fat Boy says, do you play shooter games? I used to play a lot of shooter games. Do you remember Gears of War from Xbox? I was like on the top 100 list. I was like 30 something for a very long time on Gears of War because of how much I played. So I was crazy about the shooter games. And then I played a lot of Halo, obviously, which is why I had an Xbox. And eventually I would get into Destiny, which was made by Bungie. And so I actually played a lot of shooter games. I eventually got a little tired of them, but I still enjoy them. Why not? Yeah. The last shooter game I really enjoyed was Destiny and Mass Effect 3. I didn't enjoy Mass Effect Andromeda. I thought it was terrible. I don't think I was the only one who thought that. All right. Let's go ahead and fertilize these with mushroom substrate. The Kulftaroth gold chip was back there. You missed it. Was it really? Ah, I must have missed it. Thanks for the tip. I didn't notice. Yeah, I got to get that. But yeah, shooting games, I got nothing against them. I do like games like this a lot, though, which is one of the reasons why I was into it. You know, one of the things I learned about myself, one of the reasons I liked Mass Effect so much is it was the third-person perspective, which, by the way, my favorite shooter was probably Gears of War, and that was a third-person perspective game as well. And here we are playing Monster Hunter World, and it is a third-person perspective game, and it does have guns in it. Bowgun and bow, and those are ranged weapons. So, still into shooting. Did I play Destiny 2? I played about 1,000 hours of Destiny 2, and then it kind of just wore me out, and I told myself I'd never go back. So I own right now both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, both discs, but I haven't played Destiny 2 and obviously Destiny 1 for a very long time. I was very disappointed with what Bungie was doing with the game. Very, very disappointed with the quality of the content that we got and how everything felt like it was behind a paywall. And that was right when the game launched. What was shocking to me about Destiny 2 is that it felt worse than the launch of Destiny 1. And back then, everyone complained about Destiny 1 when it launched because it had all these flaws. And we're like, you know what, it's going to be okay because they're going to come out with Destiny 2. They're going to learn from all the mistakes. All the flaws are going to be taken care of. And it was like, it was somehow worse than Destiny 1's launch. It was. Vaulted Glass was a more crazy experience than the Destiny 2's Cabal raid. I can't even remember the name of it. I didn't like the Cabal raid. So I was so disappointed with Destiny 2 after playing it for about 1,000 hours, which shouldn't surprise you. I'm a hardcore gamer. I got that 1,000 hours very quickly. After about 1,000 hours, I was like, we're done with this. And then I decided I wouldn't get into it again. I am glad to hear, though, that they bought the game away from... Here we go. Scattered Gold Chip. That's what you guys were talking about. So I am glad that they bought the game away from... Cool, somebody found this guy's well already. Away from Activision, right? Activision is the publisher for Bungie, Bungie's Destiny, and I'm hoping that because they've moved away from that, I want to see them do well. I don't know if I'll ever play Destiny again. It's not impossible. The problem is you kind of have to dedicate your whole day to playing it, right? It's one of those games. Monster Hunter is a little bit like that. Monster Hunter could actually learn a few things from Destiny. Not the bad things, the good things, like the raids. I would love to have a full Monster Hunter raid. Right now, the closest thing we have to a raid is the sieges. The sieges really aren't as big as a raid, though, so I would love to see Monster Hunter raids. I don't think we're going to see them in Iceborne. That's okay, though. I'll busy myself with regular fights. Terminator says, if you like third-person action shooters, check out Uncharted. I probably won't. I probably won't. I'll probably just focus on Monster Hunter, just to be honest. Ahmed Mohammed says, Gameconomist, are there any new builds that you want to make? New builds? Well, there's going to be a lot of new builds when Iceborne comes out, that's for sure. But in this game, I feel like I've made just about every build. So I don't really know what a new build even looks like anymore. I don't know why I climbed up here. Let's go ahead and get these buffs out. Let's do some corner hornering. This is what it looks like to corner horn. Mohammed Khalifa says, you should try the Menagerie from the new DLC. It's actually pretty good, much better than the other activities in the Season Pass. Huh. Well, I don't know, once again, I don't know if I have time to go back and play. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Show me, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god, how did he get me in this mud somehow? Oh my god, get me out of this mud. We want to go fight the bird, right? He's already going to be caught by the time I'm over there. Did you hear about the mysterious monster that appeared in the demo? They had to cut away to not show it in the cave. Ooh. That sounds cool. Maybe we'll see it. And he's caught. That's fine. Red Rex Rule says, at the summer event, will you do the PlayStation exclusive quests? Oh, that's actually an interesting point. I forgot about those. Yeah, I guess I will, Red Rex Rules. That's a good point. You haven't tried melee-only bowgun. That's not true, Alpha. I actually did a Arch-Tempered Teostra melee-only heavy bowgun solo run. So if you haven't seen that, that's on my channel. You can go watch that right now. It took me like 20 minutes. Soloed Arch-Tempered Teostra by myself, using nothing but melees on the heavy bowgun. GU mud is greater than world's mud. I actually agree with you, Minx. I like the whole being like a mud ball. It's actually really funny. It's more entertaining. Courting Nat says Geralt with the hunting horn. That's right. Now Geralt's a musician. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his... How does that rhyme go? Curds and whey or something like that. How's it going, Los Angeles? Los Angeles. If it's in a cave, I'm guessing it's Keizu. Oh yeah, there was the whole, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was, it was like IGN or something like that. They talked briefly about Keizu, but they didn't call it Keizu. And people were like, oh my god, Keizu confirmed. And IGN even had to come out and say, no, they weren't confirming IGN. Alright, capture a Barrett, huh? Received 500 points. I'm rich. This guy's going to tell me about Clove Taroth, but we don't care. Oh, also, I should probably make sure I'm set up with these guys properly. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got all these done. I forget about the Research Commission Center because I don't really use it on Xbox anymore. I don't need points anymore, but I actually kind of need research points, and I kind of need armor spheres. Wow, we finished basically all those. Elder's Recess, bone piles, mushrooms, mining outcrops, bird wyvern hunt, why not? What do we have for the critical? So this is done. This is done. Oh, so if I slay Kieran 4 times, I'm going to pick up a gem? Yeah, gold wyverian print. That's a gem. So I'll have to keep my eyes open for that. Let's go ahead and post the next optional quest. We're going to burn right through these, especially with everyone's help. It should be nice and easy. The pain from gains. All we got to do is kill some, whatever these fish are. I can't even remember their names of them. Fish will be easy. The pain from gains. Talk to this. Oh, this guy's in. Talk to this guy real fast. Yes, I will purchase those. So what we're purchasing are monster parts because one of the hardest things to obtain, in my opinion, one of the hardest things to obtain are actually monster parts. Shogun, how's it going? He says, how's it going, Derek? Who the heck is Derek? Who the heck is that guy? Cybera says, the 3 researchers' bounties are also good for armor spheres. That's true. That's what we need it for. Man, I love to talk. Yash Jalem says, Celeste, the Iceborne demo, very soon, so that's going to be a blast. That's right. It comes out in just like, what, 3 days? Gameconomist, if you could make a new weapon, that would, what would it be? I would make a fist weapon like dual blades, but impact. Yeah, they could do that. I don't know about that, though. You know, they had fist weapons in Dark Souls. Cestus, they had claws, and I felt like they weren't distinct enough from like daggers in Dark Souls, and I feel like that's kind of the feeling you would feel if you did this here. So if you had fist weapons, they're not going to feel that distinct from the dual blades. So what they could do with the dual blades is just give the dual blades an alternative moveset and have them look like fist weapons. That's all they would have to do without adding a whole new weapon class. If they add a weapon class, in my opinion, it should be a weapon class with a very unique physics, right? Very unique physics and a really distinctive role in the game that gives you a new experience. It's hard to do that. That's when it comes down to good game designers. You got to be a good game designer to really bring in a good weapon here. And it's very important for them that they don't waste their time adding a bad weapon. So they probably have a few ideas on what they'd like to add next, and they're probably sitting around tinkering with it. Even as we speak, they're probably doing that. I don't know if we'll get a new weapon in Iceborne. If I was Capcom, I would actually not release a new weapon with Iceborne. I would release a new weapon with the next title. Okay, so that's what I would do. I'd release a new weapon with the next title. Because they're going to need some cool stuff to draw us back for the next title, so that we feel like we're getting a substantial amount of things. Oh, Gajao, or however their names are pronounced, Gajao. That's what we're fighting here. Well, there was some Gajao up there. I don't know why we're fighting the ones over here. Scythe, says Shogun. Yeah, so I believe they had Scythe in Monster Hunter GU, and it was just a longsword that looked like a scythe. That would be like a weapon skin. If you're talking about adding a really distinctive scythe weapon class, it would need a real good reason to exist, you know, like a very clear art style, you know what I mean? Or, oh, these guys are already dead. Oh my god. These guys are fast. Holy shit. We're getting this done. Oh man, I just cursed. Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, we're getting done fast, man. It's very fast. What's your favorite looking armor set for Monster Hunter World or GU? My favorite armor set? Big fan of the Lavasia set. I also like the Urgon set a lot. I like both of those armor sets. I like chunky sets, chunky hardcore sets. I don't like the armor sets that make you look too edgy. Sometimes there's sets that make you look real edgy. I like the chunky sets a bit more. And I guess that kind of explains why I like the hunting horn and the hammer, because I like chunky weapons. See, look at this chunky weapon. My horn is like their tail. Look at their tail and look at my horn. They're like the same thing. It's like the same thing. I could just pass as one of these guys if I wasn't murdering them right now. They're like, what are you doing? These guys are so annoying in GU. They actually fight you in GU. In World, they're like little pushovers. Mezmezi, Gameconomist, have you seen the magnet spike in Monster Hunter Frontier? That's unique, but given the background of Monster Hunter, most basic weapons are already in. No, I haven't seen that. So, the magnet spike, is that like a different weapon? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they do any new weapons. Gosh dang it, there's my air conditioning. I do wish I had a quieter air conditioning. Timinator says, Gameconomist, an idea I had for a new weapon would be a fencing sword that could transform into a serrated, bladed whip. So that was a weapon that they had in Dark Souls. They had a, what do they call it? Exactly what you're talking about. S-Stock, if you guys remember S-Stock from Dark Souls. And it did have a distinctive fighting style. I remember that from Dark Souls, where you would thrust a lot with the weapon. The issue I see in Monster Hunter World is it seems like it's not a hunting weapon. So a lot of the ways that the weapons feel that you have in Monster Hunter World, they feel like hunters' weapons, right? Big, chunky weapons that do lots of crazy damage. But like a fencing sword, it's kind of like a toothpick. So maybe if it was a huge toothpick, but I don't know. Right, let's go on to the next one. Next optional quest. We're done with that for the moment. Exterminator of the Waste. Dude, these are easy. I can't believe people are helping me with these. These are boring as hell. I'd be like, let him play that. Let him do it on his own. We'll get to the harder ones, though. Those will be a little more fun, don't you think? Collect these real fast. We'll get this mushroom substrate. What we're growing here are mandragora. Mandragora are used for gathering, they're used for max potion. That's what they're used for. Gameconomist, you misread my comment last stream as Zin Ogre's hunting horn takes the shape of a flying V guitar, and Kazu's is a coffin that plays organ music. Hope Iceborne brings those designs back. Yeah, the designs in World have been really, they're like normie or something. I don't know what the right term would be. They're very, not exciting. Brishogun is saying that the spear would be good. I think they could add a spear. The thing is, they already have kind of like a stick weapon, the insect glaive. So similar to what I was talking about with the dual blades, they could just have an alternative move set, and then allow for a few insect glaives that look more spear-like. So that's the problem. The physics of a spear is not that much different from the physics of the insect glaive. They wouldn't have to actually they wouldn't have to have a new weapon class. All they'd have to do is offer an alternative moveset. We'll see. We'll see. Spear. Yeah. Let's have, I don't know, phasers. Because apparently they have laser technology. Now, what are we doing here? Slay Vespoids. Vespoids. How do you say those names? Vespoid. Where are these guys going to be found? Gosh, I don't even know where these guys are located in this map. I bet they're located underground. We're going to look over here. We'll get these bones real fast, actually. Let's see if we can see any bugs. There's bats over there. This definitely feels like where the bugs would be. Lots of things to gather. Ooh, a mandragora. That's what we're looking for. Mandragoras are good. Flame nuts. Wow, what is this little area? This is a nice little area. All the valuable ammo types were there. Oh, somebody found them. Oh, they're by the Barrett, aren't they? They're by the Barrett. Oh, this guy's right here. Yeah, so there's Oh, it's out by where the... yeah, I don't know what I was looking in here for. They're not going to be in here. They're going to be over where the Barrett is. I remember now. Grab this right here. We gotta kill 14 of these guys? Ah, jeez. Oh, right. And if somebody's already killed them, I don't get to re-kill them. Right. Maybe I'll just chill out here to see if they respawn. I don't know how quickly they respawn, but I bet they respawn. So if they go looking in another part of the map, maybe they'll find some Vespoids out there, and I'll kill the ones that respawn over here. Gather some stuff while I'm over here, though. Are you going to snag Nergy Y on PlayStation 4 before the event ends? I doubt it. It's going to be pretty close if I manage to get it. I'm not really too worried about that, though. The Nergigante Gamma set is... Oh, yeah, here they are. They're back. The Nergy Gamma set is not like a big deal. I knew you guys would come out. They're so detailed in World. Get over here, you jerk. Look at him strafing. Alright, so we need We need just a few more of these and it's over. Two more. Two more and it's over. Oh, somebody found some more. Somebody out there. I'll just keep gathering stuff. Sleep herb. Gameconomist Vespoids spawn at the spire above Diablo Slayer. Let's go ahead and carve these guys real fast. Juked. Imagine how cool an Odogaron Scythe would be. That'd be pretty cool. It'd also be underpowered. It's sad. There's, man, the Kulftaroth weapons came in and made all the other weapons obsolete. That's exactly what happened. Can't deny it. That's exactly what they did. They're like, you know, all these old weapons, let's make them obsolete. Gameconomist, how are you enjoying the hunting horn? I've been trying to rock it for a while, and so far I fell in love with it. Oh, that's great. I've been using hunting horn for a very long time, actually. Yeah, it was one of the first weapons I used when I started playing on the Xbox, so I'm already pretty familiar with it. Sleep herb. I just like, I like hammer-type weapons a lot, so it was not surprising for me to get into it. What's this over here? It's not a support weapon. Please hunt a large monster, says Daddy Ribena. Daddy Ribena, you know the rules. I got to get these optional quests done. Think I'm just gonna suspend my optional quests for the large monsters? Let's see. Maybe we'll toss in a more difficult hunt here and there, so that we're not just doing the easy ones. But we got to get the easy ones done too. I know they're boring. They're very boring. Firefree says, you replacing that horn with something that isn't bottom of the barrel? What are you talking about? This horn is actually one of the best horns in the game. You've got the Blaze Horn, Deep Furo, Sleep Horn. Let me see if I can think of any others. You've got the Bone Horn, Bazooku's Horn. I can't remember if the Bazooku's Horn is actually weaker than the Bone Horn. It might be weaker. Hey, thanks Daniel Anaya. He gave me that good 99 cents. Oh, no, it actually, you know, it's nice. I go out and buy a candy bar if I wanted to with the 99 cents. If candy bars cost $1. I think they do. Let's see. Next optional quest. What do we got next? Move on to the next one. What do we have here? Getting yoked in the waist. I don't think we're going to do this one right away. We'll do the Landslide Wyvern. Landing the Landslide Wyvern. Killer Croc is asking who won the weapon design contest. Nobody really knows yet, so we'll find out eventually. Empty out our inventory here so we have room for more. I can just see it now. They're going to have an Ice Kulftaroth variant and make us farm for crystals or platinum weapons. Yeah, and they'll just be cheaper reskins with slightly better stats. Gameconomist keeps throwing shade on poor Teostra hunting horn. Well, the Teostra hunting horn is a good hunting horn. Unfortunately, it does not have that attack up extra large. The one buff that's like 10 times better than all the other buffs in the game. You know, back when the game started, when Tempered Kirin was actually considered really difficult. Can you remember those days, guys? When Tempered Kirin was actually considered difficult, the Teostra hunting horn was actually pretty cool because you couldn't get stunned and you couldn't get paralyzed when you had the all ailments negated. It was actually useful also for defeating, who was it? Val-Hazak for the first time. So back then, nobody really had what you needed. They didn't have the miasma decorations to farm Val-Hazak. So actually, yeah, you'd bring in the Teostra hunting horn and nobody could get the miasma blight because you had the protection from the all ailments negated. Hey, how's it going, Killer Smart? Killer Smart is a mod in our Discord channel, by the way, right now. Do you have an online session going on? The one in the description is invalid. I do have an online session going on. Is it really invalid? It might be full. People joined on it, right? Let me double check. Let's see how many people we have in here. It's already pretty full. I don't think it's invalid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's actually full. That's the problem. Yeah, it filled up. And I don't really have any rules. The only rule I have is we got to do this fast. Got to go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh my god. Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't wait. So where will we find Bareth? He has a pretty set route. He's either in his little mud hut on the right here, or he's gone to the left. We'll see who finds him first. He can actually go all across the map, really, can't he? Yes, JLM. Yes, I remember when the Tempered Kieran was difficult. Ah, yes. And I remember until I watched your Sticky Devil Joe light bowgun build, and it changed the way I viewed light bowguns entirely. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear that, man. Yeah, back then I was kind of more of a noob at the game, too. I didn't always know what I was doing. I didn't always give the best. Oh my god, look at this. I have muck resistance. Oh my god, will this be the one time this buff is actually useful? But yeah, as I was saying, back then I didn't know everything about the game, and sometimes I would give out less than good advice, let's say. Let's say graciously. But things have gotten better. I've improved at the game. My knowledge of the game has expanded. You know what I've gotten better at? Knowing when I know something. That's actually a skill. You have to learn when to, like, shut up. Because you don't know what you're talking about. It takes a little practice to know that, and I feel like doing YouTube has taught me that. When you don't know something for sure, you got to shut up. And yeah, you don't immediately start out that way knowing that that's the way it works. So if you guys didn't know this, just about a year and a half ago, I had 1,000 subscribers. I'm new to this, yeah. YouTube is a new thing for me. Let's go ahead and get these buffs out. And today I have 67,000 subscribers. So things are working out pretty well. Call Me Jay says, when did you start playing Monster Hunter World on PlayStation 4? Oh, about 2 weeks ago, probably. Roughly 2 weeks. Hey, we just fought Bareth in Monster Hunter GU, didn't we? Let's get this muck resist extended going. We gotta capture. Don't forget, guys. We gotta capture him, okay? I actually forgot to grab my trap. Alright, we didn't do enough damage for the trap to catch him. Oh, yeah, we did. Nice job, everyone. Alpha Sierra Hotel says, how disappointed are you that all the level 2 Horn Maestro skill does is make your buffs just last longer? Oh, somebody actually knows. That's disappointing. Dude, Hunting Horn and the Lance are the least played weapons in the game. They better have something for them in Iceborne. That's all I have to say. Motogeddon says, why do I come into every one of your streams and tell people to like the stream? Also, you pronounce Vespoid like Vespoid. It's Vespoid. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's not Vespoid. See, Vespoid would, like void. Void is spelled V-O-I-D. So Vespoid would make sense to me as well. But if it's Vespoid, I could say that. Doesn't matter. Killer Smart says, Gameconomist speedrun PlayStation 4 Monster Hunter World pretty nicely. What? Miguel says, are you, is it Miguel? Miguel? Are you going to play the Iceborne demo? Nah, I'm just going to skip on that. Let's go ahead and jump to the optional quests. What do we have next? Getting yoked? We're going to hold on to that one. Wait, didn't we do this? Oh, do we have to finish talking to someone? I bet we have to finish talking. Is it this guy over here? No. No. I bet we have to finish talking to somebody who doesn't exist. What's the deal with this? Jump up to the workshop. Can I get a heck yeah? Heck yeah, we're going to be playing the demo. Better not say bad words or you're going to go to heck. What did I just talk to this guy about? Wait, now he has a yellow... Ah, there we go. Oh, we gotta play some arena to get that unlocked. Are you guys ready for the arena stream? Optional. It's still there. Did we not get it done? I'm confused. I swear we just did that one. Wait. Maybe it's just a different name. Landing the Landslide Wyvern. Yeah, we already got it. I don't understand. We just did that one. You failed the quest, you killed him. Oh, it looked like he was captured. Oh, thank you, everyone. How did I not notice that? I must have been so busy talking to all of you. Thank you, thank you. Let's try it again. All right, guys, we got to be... I don't want to fail any of these quests. No failing, because these are very boring quests. These are low-rank quests. They're easy. Let's not fail them. I'm standing here in complete confusion. I'm like, no, we wrecked him. We got... Because I saw him in the trap. I thought that we had actually captured him. What must have happened is the trap must have finished, and then right after it finished, he must have died. It gave me the illusion that it had worked. Waiting for him to realize he failed. Wow, you just called me a doofus. All right, I'm gonna go cut myself. Getting bullied online. So it's our fault, hun? Did you just call me hun? My wife's gonna hear about this. She's gonna come beat you up. Nah, she's not like that. Red Rex Rule says, if you fail, Gameconomist will find you. That's right. We're out. Da-da. This is the most exciting stream I've ever hosted since we did the track farming streams. Cornboy says, Gameconomist talks about when to shut up, then continues to talk, and doesn't notice he failed the quest. The irony. Oh, yeah. Well, you know how it is. I'm not paying attention to the screen. That's a different kind of shutting up. What I was talking about earlier was knowing when you don't know something. When you don't know something and it's speculation, you need to realize the speculation and not say things like they're facts. That's something I had to learn while doing YouTube. $100 says he's an accountant. Noah, I did take accounting 1 in college. Yeah, I took an accounting class because I was going to get a degree in finances and probably move on to be a financial advisor. I was very interested in being a financial advisor when I was younger. You meanie doo-doo head. Do you ever even see your wife, as you're always streaming amazing content? Yeah, if you didn't know this, she actually works from home 3 days a week. So she's a software engineer, and they allow her to work from home up to 3 days, and she always maxes that out. So she actually hears me talking my head off while she's in the other room working. So yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Would you ever date a supermodel? Nah, I hate beautiful women. No, a supermodel? I mean, I am already doing that. Yeah, that's my wife. Beetle Eagle, next question, right? Beetle Eagle says, I need to get these quests done so I can get the White Winds quest. I'm going to kick this beetle. First, I'm going to pick up some... Hold on. Get the dung from this guy, and then we're going to kick this beetle. Pick up this rolled up dung. Ball of condensed monster dung, used to make dung pods for your slinger. Amazing. So, I'm playing really badly here. I need to go catch up to these guys. There's Barrett. He's been discovered. GE, a true economist. Not really. Not really. I do still have a great interest in economics and in finance, personal finance. I want all of you, by the way, to retire millionaires. You should all be doing that when you get older. That way you can all send me money. I'm joking. No, the real reason is because I know people who are struggling with finances in their older age. And actually, when you're older and you have to ask your children to kind of bail you out, it's bad for you. People don't feel good after doing that. It's a terrible feeling. You're supposed to be helping your children, not the other way around. So it is damaging to like your dignity and everything. It's a really terrible feeling. So take care of yourselves. Always put some money away. Contribute the maximum amount that you can to a 401k, right? If your employer does match 401k matching or whatever they do, be sure you're contributing to that. You know what? I didn't grab a... Instead of helping these guys, I'm going to go grab a shock trap. Oh, nope, I can't. Well, hopefully one of them has the shock trap. Actually, I have a trap right here. So we'll use my own shock trap. Contribute the maximum amount to your 401k. And guess what? That's not going to be enough. Don't just do that. You need to go open up a stock account and buy some stock. You buy a lot of things in life. Buy the things that matter. Go buy some stock. Really. Do it. I bought some, if you guys didn't know this, I bought $500 of stocks in Capcom, the company that publishes Monster Hunter. So at the very least, if you really love some video games, why don't you go buy some stocks in that video game company? It's really not as hard as you might think it is. It's very easy. Stock companies want to help you do that because that's what they do for a job. They help people buy stock. So go buy some stock, contribute the maximum amount to your 401k, and stay out of debt. Don't use credit cards. Try not to borrow any money That includes money to buy a house. That includes money to go to school. Try not to borrow money if you don't have to. Because when you borrow money, you make somebody else rich. And you do it at your own cost. So be careful with that. Celeste says capitalism will crumble and we will all die in the collapse of society and climate change. I'll probably die before I retire. I'm such an optimistic person. You know, people actually have beliefs like that. There was a guy I worked with when I worked at Target. I just worked retail. Many of you probably had jobs like that. Maybe you do right now. When I worked at Target, there was a manager who had that perspective. You know, none of it matters, man. We're all going to be dead anyways. And guess what? He's like, I don't know. He's probably about 45, and he is a sad, broken man. I know because I see him on Facebook all the time. He has nothing. So he had that attitude that you're not going to run into your future self. And guess what? He did. And he has no money now. He doesn't work at Target anymore. And to be honest, he's just kind of a loser now. And I say that because I'm being honest. Sometimes you got to tell the truth. You got to be truthful with yourself as well. And in order to be able to fix your life, you got to be able to admit the truth. That's really important. So he had that attitude, and I'm looking at him today, and I'm younger than him and doing better than him. And I hate that that's how his life turned out, but he had a very toxic attitude about taking care of himself in older age, and he's only like 45 now, and he doesn't have a house. He has 2 broken marriages. He got married twice. Neither of them worked out. He had no money. Actually, if you guys didn't know this, I think it's the number 1 reason relationships fail is money. If you guys didn't know that, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. If it's not number 1, it's number 2. Number 1 reason relationships fall apart, problems with money. Let's go ahead and get the, not event. Oh, we can actually do these too, huh? Oh, maybe we'll do a little triple threat throwdown, a few of those. Let's see what we got next. Special arena. Do we have to do the special arena? I can't remember. I don't think we have to do these, right? We'll move on to these over here. Getting yoked in the forest. It's a crying shamos. Crying shame. Blueberry Muffin says, I'll be dead in 10 years. You know what? Even if that's the true, even in the worst case scenario, maybe you have terminal illness. Even if that's true, you still want to be living in comfort 10 years from now. Even in your last few days, you want to be living in comfort. You don't want to be living on the streets. So take care of yourself. Sometimes people got to tell you that. Celeste says, don't worry. I save as much as I can in my company retiree funds, and I try to do my best with my finances. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Please change your name to TheGameconomist. We have to seize control from the bourgeoisie. We will seize the means of production. Crazy. You know, they're having in Hong Kong, 2 million people. They have like a protest going on in Hong Kong with like 2 million people in it, and it's because China they're trying to pass a law that lets China basically evict people out of Hong Kong and extradite them to China. And the reason the people in Hong Kong are so concerned about this is because communist China, if they don't like you because you're a political opponent, they can make you go bye-bye real fast, right? They can basically execute you. And the people in Hong Kong are very concerned about China being allowed to extradite people, criminals, quote criminals, out of Hong Kong. So yeah, they're protesting like crazy, and that's how it is. That's why people don't necessarily like communism. It's interesting though because China hasn't failed either as a system, as a government. They're still here. They have a large economy. Actually, a large part of the reason why they have a big economy is because they started opening up their system to capitalism. That's what happened. They're like, you know what? We'll start participating in the markets. All right, look at these Kelby horns. I want one. We didn't get one. Oh well. Killer Smart, I'm not telling you to change anything, but keep getting jebaited between your DMs or a ping from LFG channels. Jebaited. Oh, they found the Shamos. What a crying Shamos. I'm just here to carve. Did you guys know that the Clutch Claw attacks drop pods on some weapons? Going to make it harder to know when to capture. Oh, that is a good point. That is a very good point. It won't be too hard. You just got to keep track. You got to keep track of which pods were dropped. Because no, your statement is accurate though. What you said was that it wouldn't be impossible, but that it would be harder. Yeah, I agree. That does make it harder. What do you guys think of that? Some weapons dropping pods. All I gotta say is those pods better be doing pretty high damage. That's all I gotta say. Where are they, man? These guys are moving faster than me. Main objectives complete. Whew. Gotta get my Sonic shoes on. Let's get these bones right here. China's not a communist country. They haven't been since the fall of Mao. They've been trying for years to seize Thailand and Hong Kong. He says they're not a communist country. I mean, they have a communist party. You can change. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but they have an unelected leader. Yeah. Well, their party is unelected. It's not elected by the people. So, yeah, you can call it whatever you want, but I would call it tyrannical. How about that? How about that? And some people would say, you know what, it works. But I don't know if that's the country I would want to live in. I don't think I would. Brashogun says, great stream. Thanks, Brashogun. By the way, I'm not dissing on China. Did you know I'm actually very interested in authentic Chinese cooking? I would love to try some authentic Chinese cooking. I actually watch videos on that all the time. I think I've talked about this in streams before. If you guys ever wonder, what does the Gameconomist watch when he's trying to watch some YouTube? A lot of the times, I actually watch cooking shows. I know, funny, right? Although on Netflix, my wife and I, we've been good. She's never watched any Star Trek, and I've got her hooked on Star Trek Enterprise. So we're watching that. I watched that when I was a little kid. We watched Star Trek Enterprise in my family. Hey, Gameconomist, you playing Lance? Did you try it against Arch-Tempered Nergi? Not a lot of players use Lance. So you're accurate. The Lance is the second least used weapon in the game, and occasionally it is the least used weapon in the game. I have used it against Arch-Tempered Nergigante. I thought it was okay. You actually have a really good option with the Lunastra Blaze Lance. All right, I didn't mean to go here. Let's jump back to the base. Jumping back to the base. What are the best stocks from video game companies to buy in your opinion? Great stream. I don't know. I'm not a stock investor. I'm not like a broker. I'm not like a hedge fund manager. All I can tell you is that if you look at a graph of the stock market, even when we have had large recessions like in 2008, even when that was happening, if you look at the overall graph, the stock market does nothing but go up. Yes, it has dips like during the recession, but unless you're like already retired and you're 60 years old, you're just going to ignore moments like that. You're just going to leave your money invested, and your money is very likely going to do well. Now, you have risks if your company that you're invested in goes belly up, right? So a great example of that would be Blockbuster, Toy Story, Circuit City, Kmart. So what you want to do is at least avoid those. If you go, oh man, how much finance should I talk? Because it gets kind of technical and boring. Let me say this. There's companies around you, right, all over the place that want your business. What they want to do is help you schedule for your retirement, and you pay them a little bit of money for that. And what they're going to do, they're going to take your money for you, and they're going to invest it very carefully. So if you're looking to have more than just your 401k, which is what you should be doing in life. 401k, by the way, for those who don't know what a 401k is, it's very simple. 401k is a savings account where you send your money, and the government, the United States government, doesn't tax it. It's like tax deferred until the day that you start drawing money out of it, all right? So that's the reason you want to contribute as much as you can to your 401k, because it's tax sheltered, right? People are always complaining, oh, the rich don't pay taxes. Well, you don't have to pay taxes as long as you're using that 401k account, okay? So contribute everything you can to that. Is tax sheltered. And then you can open up an actual like retirement account, just like you can open up a bank account. And they take your money and they invest it for you. They do a better job than you're going to do because that's all they do. But they're also going to be paid to do it. You're going to pay them a little bit of that. You're going to get paid, you're going to give them a little bit of that money. What those companies do, the companies that do the investing for you, it's very simple. You have something called mutual funds. And what a mutual fund is it's like, imagine buying a whole bunch of micro stocks, like small stocks from like 250 different companies. And that's called a mutual fund, okay? So a whole bunch of stocks combined. The reason they do that is because when you buy a whole bunch of stocks at the same time, even if it's micro stocks, just fractions of them, this is a very safe way to invest your money so that if one of the businesses goes belly up, you still have all the other businesses keeping the value of that stock high. See? So that's called a mutual fund, and that's what those companies that do the investing for you, it's probably what they're going to do with your money. They're going to take your money and they're going to put it in a mutual fund. They're going to tell you something like, well, we found the mutual fund that's performing really well. But the point is, even if it doesn't perform as best as some other mutual fund, as long as you're putting some money away in that stock market, you're going to be better off in life. Your future self will thank you. Nobody wants to believe that they're going to be 65 years old and wrinkly and unsexy. There's a very high chance you're going to be 65 years old one day. And if you're investing, you're going to go on a cruise rather than begging your children for money. That's what I want for everyone who's listening to my stream. All right. What are we doing? Oh, the ZCUQ? Okay, let's go beat the crap out of him. ZCUQ it is. Killer Smart says we're getting a nice college class from TGC. Abram, try not to spam. Is probably a technical problem from his phone. His phone probably did that. I made a lance build for Arch-Tempered Spiky Boy, and he didn't care. He didn't care at all. Still can't kill him. Yeah, he's a tough one. You got to practice. Yeah, you definitely got to practice against him. It's not going to be an easy win. Do we have to capture this guy? I don't think we have to. Let me bop this man. How's it going, Elias Moran? We are just in here getting all the optional quests done for my character. We're going to get all the optional quests done, and then we'll be ready to maybe farm for decorations, I think. That's going to have to be another stream, though. This guy even sounds like a rooster. He makes like a macaque when he, like a macaque, when he's getting smacked too much. Will this guy even get to stand? No, he is gone. Very fast. Whew. QO2 is like, that's right. Elias says, oh, I can't join until Friday. That sucks. Actually, I'll probably be doing the demo on Friday. Did I finish carving? I guess I didn't. The first red pod drops on 60% of that monster's health. The second one drops on 20%. Third one comes from the monster has 10% health. Hey, thanks for that tip. I kind of already knew that. I do have to say, though, be careful not to spam. We were just telling the other guy not to do that. Yeah, so be careful not to spam. So far, we have not needed any kind of moderator for this channel. I don't think we ever will. You guys are fine. You missed Bershogun's donation? I must have. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, Bershogun. He says, I used to think you were Japanese. I am. Konnichiwa. Nani. Oni-chan. Baka. No, I'm not Japanese at all. Not that I have any problem with the Japanese. They're cool. What's your favorite meme? Whatever the current meme is. I actually really like that one, the Spider-Man one that was out, when you're out with the boys or whatever. That was a really good meme. Just whatever is relevant at the moment. We have a meme channel in our Discord server, and damn, that's a funny channel. I go there actually every day to check out Monster Hunter memes. You know, you've got like Reddit, GameFAQs. People go to those websites to go post those memes, and then we have so many people in our server, like nearly 12,000, that those memes always make it back into the server anyway, so it's really convenient, actually. All right, let's get the next quest. Nope, we're done with that for now. Let's see. Getting yoked in the forest. What a bunch of abalone. All right, we're going to be gathering abalone. Deliver 10 super abalone. He says, hello, what Big Brother idiot translation? Oh, from what I, Nani. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. I love Asian cooking. That's all I can say. I don't think you can turn Japanese. Although you never know these days. I identify as Japanese. Me and the boys watching Gameconomist. One of those needs to be the clown, Pepe Clown or whatever. Clown World. There we go. Clown World Pepe. Me and the boys. Go ahead and have a little meal here. You know we gotta have this meal for abalone. What's the best way to farm decorations? 140 hours in and only HR 53, so clearly I suck. Yeah, so for those who are curious, by the way, I'm officially 23 hours into this game, into this PlayStation 4 profile. And the best way to farm decorations is to get I like to do single monster quests where they offer as many of the purple. This is investigations, right? So purple investigations that have 3 or more rewards, and then I like to grind those as fast as I can using something like cluster bombs, and of course you want to use traps. So you just grind those, and then when and make sure that they're tier 2 fights, okay? You don't want to do the tier 1 fights. You technically can get warped face stones from those, but the tier 2 just give more face stones. That's just how it is. The Super Avalon, I don't even know what that looks like. Super Avalon. So that's what I would do for farming decorations. And don't worry about it. If you overthink it, you'll never unlock them, because the truth is, Capcom made it very hard to unlock all the decorations. You're going to need to spend, like, for me, I didn't unlock some of the decorations till like 2,000 hours in. So I would just not worry about it. And the first step to unlocking all the decorations is accepting that you're not going to unlock them all unless you spend your whole life playing. Mesmezzy says, "Can your fan base be called Happy Hunters?" Happy Happy Hunters. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't think that's Capcom's thing. Let's let that be Capcom's thing. Yeah, that's Capcom's thing. I don't want to steal from them. That's their original ideas. Oh, let's grab this Thunderbug. Oh, Thunderbug here as well. 550 hours, still can't get these gold crowned RNG. Sucks. Yeah, RNG in Monster Hunter World is especially brutal. Look at these guys. They're trying to take this guy down as fast as possible. Why are we fighting this guy? We don't even have to fight him at all. I think we just want to. Oh my god, the sounds that the Yaku makes. Happy Hunter. Hunting. That's what he says. Happy hunting. I'm pretty sure. Is it happy hunting? He's still alive? I thought he'd be dead. Why are we doing this? We don't even need to kill this guy. There we go. I stopped him. Dang it. We're wasting our time chasing this guy. Dude, and he's getting away. Now that he's so close to dying, I want to finish him up and carve him. Because he's got to be like 2 hits away. Oh, snap. These guys got the abalone gathered anyways. Yaku lives to... Wait. There's still 10 seconds left. Oh my god, are we going to get him? He looks healthy again. What happened? This guy's not healthy again, is he? Oh my god, he lived. Alright, done with the Avalon. These are mind-blowingly fun optional quests, wouldn't you agree? Tommynator, I got my 17th attack jewel yesterday and felt nothing. Iceborne needs to come sooner so I can have something else to grind for. I'm getting bored out of my mind. Tominator, I completely agree. I think that the decoration farming was a very failed endgame reward. It was a very boring endgame reward. In fact, I would actually prefer it if you got into the endgame and all the decorations are just given to you and you're farming for something entirely different, like 100% different, right? Maybe like your level will unlock the decorations rather than decorations being the reward. Because as a reward, they're very dry. You know what I mean? There's nothing that... You don't get like a decoration and then like lose your mind because it's such a big deal. With the attack decoration, maybe that's the only exception. White monster for a white coat. That's what we're doing next. It's a capture quest. And we are still in low rank. And we are an hour in. Well, it might take us more than one episode to get these all done then. You should start gathering fire herbs and devil's blight to farm some Kulve Taroth when it comes out next week. Heck yeah. Although you already get a lot of those when you're in the Kulve Taroth quest, and since I do the Pursuit 1 track farming, I should be fine. Jump up to the canteen. Only need handicraft, agitator, and attack jewels, then I'm done. Let's go ahead and pay with money. I always thought they were available at the melter, but have high cost to create them. That way you can build up your decorations from farming, but put them towards the one you want. I don't know if they'll ever do that. I swear, the moment you have enough decorations, the drop rate increases. Yep, I know that feeling. Paoluma's going to check his privilege for being too white. Is that what we just did here? MotoGeddon says, have you seen the video? Super Monster Hunter World is hilarious. Also, have you heard of the desire sensor? I hate it if you have a one-piece material needed for a weapon or armor. No, I've never heard of that. I'm guessing it checks to see what you want and then it doesn't give it to you. Who's hyped for the Iceborne beta? Not James Deneen. I heard James Deneen is actually not excited at all. Games for Days says, Gameconomist I. This is the best comment so far. Is the Nergi armor worth the tears? It's not required, no. It's not required, but it is an improvement to the Teostra armor set, in my opinion. Well, it does a variety of improvements, actually. Small improvements, though, really. Very marginal. Capture a Paolumu. I'm going this way. Someday you ever play online with fans? I'm playing online with fans right now. If you've been paying attention, we're playing multiplayer right now, man. Oh, hold on. Oh man, this guy's about to spook this guy. Oh, he spooked it! I found a Wiggler Queen and he spooked it. I knew that I wasn't going to have time to capture it because he was getting too close. Oh my god, he just cost me a Wiggler Queen. Oh, he jumped down. Wow, that was easy. Can I capture net him? I think I did. Hold on, let me try this again. What am I doing? My character. Are you using any mods? No, we're on the PlayStation and there's no mods on PlayStation. Dude, I'm thirsty. I wish I had an energy drink. I do not have an energy drink. Overhead smash. Hell yeah. Did you see the starter set for Iceborne with slinger capacity 100? I did not. Killer Smart says, how do you feel about Xbox not getting the demo as of now? Personally, I get to bully the Xbox channel in Discord. I'm sure Gangplank is happy. Huh? What? You know, this kind of stuff has been going on for a while. PlayStation exclusiveness. If you guys know my personal feelings on exclusive games, I disagree with them. So there's exclusiveness where you actually just purchased the rights to the exclusiveness. And then there's exclusiveness to where the company's actually invested in the creation of the game. And I think that's actually the right way to do exclusives. So when you have a company working on Halo or a company working on a PlayStation exclusive like Uncharted, that to me makes a lot of sense. Or God of War, for example, right? God of War, Mario, right? These are video games that these companies created and they fund and they take a risk on. But if all you're doing is purchasing the right for something to be exclusive, you're kind of screwing out a lot of people from ever getting to play a game just because, I don't know, you paid money to make sure they can't play it. And that actually frustrates me. So my opinion on the whole deal is that everyone should be able to play the demo, not just players on PlayStation 4. And I would have that same opinion even if it was exclusive to Xbox, even if it was exclusive to the PC, I would have the same opinion the whole time. It's just... it's kind of a cheap way. It's kind of like this, actually. You know how there's a lot of other Monster Hunter YouTubers? Imagine if I could pay YouTube to block their videos so that you could only watch mine. It's very much like that. So when Xbox does this or when PlayStation does this, I'm very much against it. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, it's actually an interesting subject. We should have already mentioned that. Timinator says, did you know that we're getting tier 4 decoration slots? Yep. Yes, I did. James Deneen says it's only timed, though. Yeah, I know it's... I don't know if it's actually only timed. I haven't actually seen anyone confirm from Capcom when they're getting the demo on Xbox, so I don't know if I agree with that. But it's the same idea. It's the same idea. It doesn't matter if it's timed, right? So if you're just blocking the other consoles, you're just paying a third party to block other consoles from being able to have the experience. I find that really shady. Actually, I find that really shady. It's not the kind of practice that I would want to see companies doing in video gaming. It's actually very frustrating. Like I said, for an example, imagine if I could pay YouTube. YouTube would be the third party. Imagine if I could pay YouTube to block all other Monster Hunter YouTubers so that you guys have to watch my videos. That's kind of the same idea of what's going on with exclusivity. It's very frustrating. It's not at all the same as first-party titles. First-party titles, these companies they're the ones who funded them. They're the ones who took risks on them, right? That's not this. This is a different kind of thing, and I don't agree with this. I think it's a very shady practice, actually. And I would say I would have the exact same words if Microsoft, not if Microsoft, but any time Microsoft does it, I have the exact same opinion. It's not at all good. I disagree with it. Yeah. Yep, I'm cool with God of War and Mario and Halo. That's exclusivity done right. That makes sense to me. Mink says Sony does fund Capcom. Capcom's a third party. So Sony does not own Capcom. That's not true. What you might be referring to is Capcom may be receiving payments from Sony in order to keep something exclusive. For example, the demo. All right, here we go. Jupiter didn't hit that start button fast enough. We're going. Yash Jalem says, PlayStation getting it first, probably because Japanese and Monster Hunter series Japanese. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that argument. That's nationality. That's kind of a strange argument in my opinion. That would be like if PlayStation didn't get to have, I don't know, the Call of Duty DLC early just because Call of Duty is made in America. That's a silly argument. Tominator says, I think Xbox will get their time in the demo soon enough. Right, but it's still exclusively... we don't actually know that, first of all. And it's still exclusively for PlayStation right now, so that's not a very good argument. PlayStation also has exclusive event quests. Oh, right, I forgot about that. What are we doing here? We're beating something up, right? We're always beating something up. I actually can't remember. Do we have traps? Let me check. We do not have traps. How do I look at what we're supposed to be doing in the quest? Oh, right. We're fighting the great... Excuse me. We're fighting the Great Jagras. Are they taking favorites? Better not. That's discrimination. Here he is. This is such a cool monster. I hope he comes back in Iceborne, the Great Gyros. And I hope he gets a proper, difficult fight. Serious question, which do you play more of, Xbox or PlayStation 4? Currently, I probably PlayStation 4, just because we're doing this Let's Kart series together, and with that, I'm playing very consistently every day on the PlayStation. Also, I've been playing an awful lot of my Nintendo Switch because of the Monster Hunter GU, right? So, yeah. If you're going to ask me what I've played more over my lifetime, I've probably put... I don't even want to know, 30,000 hours into my Xbox, maybe. So quite a lot. 7 years, right? 7 years is a long time. So now that you have bought a PlayStation 4, are you planning on playing Bloodborne since you love the Souls series as much as you do? It depends on if I have time to play it. I think that there is so much I can do with Monster Hunter that I may not have time. If I find myself with free time, I definitely will take a look into that. I wouldn't mind experiencing it. I trust that with it being a FromSoft title, it'll be high quality. Keep in mind though, I haven't even finished Sekiro, so I feel like it would make more sense for me to continue Sekiro before I touched Bloodborne. And I also want to say I've actually watched playthroughs of Bloodborne. So Sekiro, I have not done that yet, but I've done that for Bloodborne. Somebody buy me GU. Can we get one more thing? Ah, we got it. Heck yeah, we got that fire herb. Big Smoke says, why did you kick me from the quest? I didn't realize that was you, Big Smoke. I'm sorry, man. I didn't kick you from the quest. What happened was I just hit depart because what I've been doing today is I've been hitting depart as fast as I can. I had no idea it was you. No idea. I don't even know if I looked at the names. I've been doing that all day. So let me apologize for that. I'm sorry. I did not mean to boot you. I realized the people who have joined the session are probably people who pay very close attention to what I'm doing. So anytime I do something like that, you know, I always worry I'm going to hurt someone's feelings. But what I'm doing today, if I hit the ready, you know, what you want to do is if you get into the session, hit your start button, hit your ready up button as fast as you can, will you? So we can get through these as fast as you can. A lot of these fights don't really actually require a meal at the canteen or anything because, I don't know, they're low rank. Yeah, they're low rank. That's all. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Let's go ahead and get the next one going. Yep, we're trying to burn right through these. It looks like it's taking much longer than I thought it would. On Nightmare's Wings. Yeah, like this, we fought a low rank Great Gyros. This is a Raffinos? Yeah. Big Smoke bullied. No, I'm not bullying him. Yeah, I'm sorry. Opinions on Sekiro. Made extremely well. I'm glad that it's really difficult. That's exactly the way it should be. And I wouldn't change anything about it other than it would have been cool if they had found a way to put multiplayer into it. I don't know how they would have had multiplayer in it, though. I think that the game was designed with single player in mind. Yeah. Hopefully Elden Ring is going to have multiplayer. I really do think they'll have multiplayer. How to join in on the fun. Motogarin doing AT Nerg. Oh, see, I was about to do it again. Here, I'll ready up. I'll give you guys a second to ready up. There we go. I almost hit that depart button right away. Which doot stick are you using? This is called the Bone Horn. It's one of the best hunting horns in the game. For players who are looking for a strong early game hunting horn, this is one of your best options. Mink says, Capcom was on the verge of bankruptcy some years ago. Sony's been funding their game avenues and development their shareholders. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for that information. I didn't know that, Minx. That's very cool. Well, that would explain why they did the exclusivity with PlayStation then. Because maybe there was a little, you know, kind of like business loyalty going on. Brittany Stewart says they should have put a subspecies of Great Gyros in Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. I agree. He is a cool fight he's a very cool fight in my opinion that you don't really get to appreciate because he's a complete pushover and you don't really need any of his weapons or any of his armor. Yeah, there's a number of fights in Monster Hunter World like that. Yeah, Great Gyros, if you guys didn't know that, I really actually like him. He's a very cool monster. It's all these bugs. We're going to empty our inventory out after this. Slashberry. Alright, I know there's some birds over here. There's some birds over in that area where you run into Valhazak as well. I don't think we're going to get enough Raffinos from this fight alone. For Shogun, Wallamanga, yeah, he's salty. What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Getting some fire herb. Fire herb is valuable. So is the nitro shroom. Oh, okay. They found more Raffinos. Get this crimson fruit here. You should begin a community on PlayStation 4 if you feel like having a bit extra than just Discord. You know, actually, I'm really liking the Discord, and so I'm putting a lot of my focus into the Discord. I like the level of interactivity in it. Something new we're going to be doing in the Discord, I think. This is kind of like a trial run right now. I created a new channel. Right now, the name of the channel is just Church. It's not an actual like religious thing at all, but I'm thinking it would be fun if every week, maybe on Sunday, or we pick a different day of the week, what I'll do is I'll ping the server and I'll actually hang out in that channel for a specific amount of time so that people can say hi and we can talk about interesting subjects maybe. It's not an actual church though. The reason I thought of the name church is because, well, that's what people do at church. They meet once a week in a building, right? So maybe I'll rename it. I don't know. Also, it gives new functionality to a role that a lot of people didn't know existed in the server. There's actually a Wiggler role in the server, but the reason why nobody knows it exists is because it's a secret role, and I've been thinking about it for a while, and I feel like maybe it's too secret. People should know that it actually exists. So now the Wiggler roles exist, and they've always used that church channel. The channel was called like the Wiggler's Den for a long time, and it was hidden, so people didn't even know it existed. But the lack of activity in that channel is what's pushed me to make changes to it and to think about what we're actually doing. Hey, what's up here? Oh, I never go up here. I never noticed this ever. Why did I not know that? Sturdy Bone. Monster Bone Small. So we can pray to him. Stephen Nguyen? Is that how you say that last name? Nguyen? I'm terrible with names. He says... Oh, I lost his... Here it is. Can someone send the Discord? So the link to the Discord server is always in the description of my channel. It's totally free service. It's a very simple service. It's for gamers to meet up with each other and basically to chat with each other. So there's a lot of channels, right? It's full of channels that I've created, and you can go there. The channel will cover a specific topic. You can go in there and talk with people. Cult-economist? Sure. Cult leader. All right, everyone. Crack out that Kool-Aid, right? Isn't that where it comes? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's where that comes from. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That was an old cult in California where the cult members actually killed themselves drinking cyanide in Kool-Aid. It's a real story. Look it up. It's very sad. People can be tricked into believing stuff, man. They thought they were going to go to heaven if they drank that stuff. I can tell you they're going to be dead. All right, a bunch more of these special arenas. I don't know if the special arenas are required. Redefining the power couple. Right, let's get that one done next. I'm going to have a drink real fast. I'm going to mute. Killer Smart says you should rename it to the Gathering Hub. But we already have a Gathering Hub in the Discord server. Yeah, we've already got one. That's also a hidden channel. The Gathering Hub is for people who have earned the Hunter role, and so they get the very fancy Gathering Hub. Yep. Bershogun says, yeah, check the description. Should be a link. Jumping up to the canteen here. What are we doing? Oh, right. We're fighting Raytheon and Rathalos. We'll have a quick meal real fast. Abraham says, damn, this got dark quick. Yeah, the real world's a dark place, man. Yeah, it was some kind of weird religious cult in California, and they have beliefs about, really weird beliefs about God, and they were worried that the government would come and try to shut them down. And if the government was going to try and shut them down, they were going to kill themselves. And they were going to do this with cyanide. And they actually did it. Yeah. Mink said they had ties to the Kremlin, too. A day before they killed themselves, a tape surfaced of one of the women saying to contact Russia to get them out of there. I know exactly what you're talking about, Minks. I watched the whole thing in a documentary, so it's actually a really interesting thing if you guys ever want to learn about it. I can't remember the name of the leader. I can't remember his name. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Because Twitch takes all your money. Did you know Twitch takes 50% of all donation money when they make a donation? I really don't agree with that. I think that Twitch is being a bit gratuitous. So I stream on YouTube. Why not? Plus, I just like YouTube's design. I think it's a nice dashboard. Believe it or not, I do have a Twitch account, and I have streamed on Twitch. I've been consistently streaming on YouTube, and I have a community here now. Gameconomist, yes, you must do all optional quests. Special arena ones, too. All right. In the original game content, you can join other players into the White Winds quest without having the quest itself. Nice. Why am I running over here? I should have just teleported over. Should have just jumped over. Get this wiggly litchi. Keep me going. Heaven's Gate cult. Yep. I know. I recognize that name as well. A lot of cults out there, guys. Don't join them. Don't join them. It's a lot of, and it's hard to know, like, where's the line between a religion and a cult. And usually the line is when they start asking for all your money, which you would think is actually all religions. All religions say, hey, we need your money. It's funny. You think God would not have a money problem, but he does. He always needs more of it. God is the most all-powerful thing in heaven and all that stuff, and he needs more of your money. He always does. You go to church and they say, God's all-powerful. Also, could you give us some of your money? That is how church works, which is why I'm a very skeptic churchgoer. Only we could have more of it. Whoa. How about that? What was that name of that pastor? He was on H3H3 the other day talking about, wow, we killed Raytheon fast. Creflo Dollar or something like that? Let me know if that rings a bell to you guys. Creflo Dollar. Let's get this carving done. Be a cult leader makes tons of money. Do cult leaders make tons of money? I don't think they make tons of money, do they? Besides, I couldn't do that. I don't really have any crazy beliefs. I'm like the other way around. I have very common sense beliefs. I'm like a deculter. I'll get you out of a cult. I don't have that camp up there, do I? I don't. All right. That's sad. God, please take my muns. We're going to sell you debt forgiveness holy water. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of that, guys? These Bible groups or whatever, they'll sell you debt forgiveness holy water. Like, holy cow, man. What a twisted thing to sell. Debt forgiveness holy water. You pay money to a church, and then God forgives your debt. It's like, that's not how debt works. Got to get the bank's forgiveness, I'm afraid. Yeah, I remember watching that for the first time online on the television in a documentary that documented some shady practices. Wow, I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe people fall for that. I need to sell some water. Debt forgiveness. Buy it now. All right, but there's people out there who they're good meaning people, and they get swept up in those kind of movements. What I always wondered though, with those pastors who sell that kind of stuff, like debt forgiveness, holy water, are they full of it, or do they really believe what they're teaching? That's what I've always wondered. Like, how much did they actually believe their own bullcrap? I bet you some of them truly know what's going on, and they're just psychopaths, right? Like, they don't give a crap what happens to your mom and dad. They're just like, nah, we're taking all your parents' money. They're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Yeah, actually, I knew somebody whose parents were in like a prosperity church, and the mom and dad actually gave a ton of money to this prosperity church. And I was like, what's a prosperity church? I've never even heard of that. And I found out it's like a Christian church that worships money, basically. And the pastor lives in like a $3 million home. And I'm like, oh, just like Jesus. Just like Jesus wanted. Yeah, crazy stuff. Oh, snap, he's asleep. I thought he was dead. What about Uragan Cult? That's right. Uragan Cult will never take your money. Uragan Cult's just trying to bring you the good word of Uragan. Let's get this slinger bomb going. Christian Alfonso, so many hidden channels in the Discord, he might even have one named 50 Shades of Grey. Hey, we don't talk about that. Get these slinger bombs. Boop. What they call that? They call that show like mommy porn or something like that. Oh no, he's trying to get away. You can't get out of here. I got you on lockdown. You're not gonna hurt me. You're missing your tail. 50 Shades of Gay. The Cult of Jay Leno. Thanks for that donation, by the way, man. I gotta update the snack fund. You guys gotta know how many snacks I'm gonna get myself today. I haven't had any snacks today. Are you proud of me? I'm on the no snack diet right now. For lunch today, I had a turkey burger. Burger made out of turkey. And by turkey burger, I meant that I boiled up a turkey burger because I don't want to fry it. And then I ate it with a salad. Little Turtle in Shell says, Gameconomist, you know what's sad is that people are using God as a marketing tool for their own pleasure? I don't know what you mean by their own pleasure, but is it just me, or are a lot of the pastors of these movements really sexual dudes? Am I the only one that notices that? It's always some guy with some really weird sexual, like, fetish or something. Is it just me that's noticed that? You know, the Catholics, you know, they're all into kids and all that weird stuff, and I don't know. I've seen a lot. This is a subject of great interest to me. So I've read a lot. I've seen a lot. They're always like these weirdly sexual men who become religious leaders. They're addicted to power, just like any man, right? Any man addicted to power is usually somebody who has like this really abnormal sex drive. Some creepy guy gonna come up on you, place his hands on your shoulder, and sniff your hair and say, "Vote for me." That's what Joe Biden does. Puts his hands on your shoulder, sniffs your hair. He goes, "Vote for me." Just like that. That's a Joe Biden. I've been doing that to my wife, actually. She finds it hilarious. No snacks? What's the point of the snack fund, then? Fire free. I just haven't gone out and bought them. Chill, man. I have to go out and buy them. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go out, so I haven't had any snacks today. So it's a sad day. Optional quests. We are burning. All right, so he said we do have to get the special arena quest done. Let's get this Puke one done. TGC, have you tried the Impossible Burgers yet? They're not bad. I wouldn't be offended if someone gave me one at a barbecue. I do not know what an Impossible Burger is, but that sounds impossible. I am your father. No, it's impossible. TGC, have you tried the... Oh, I already read that comment. Wait, my comment stopped scrolling up. There we go. Shogun's having some tears at me. I don't think that's what that means, though. Fertilize with mushroom substrate. Mushroom substrate? Could you imagine buying some mushroom substrate at the store? Creepy Uncle Joe. He just wants you to... he just wants you to vote for him. He's a very affectionate man. It's just his way of showing affection. Man, could you imagine if I went around placing my hands on women, sniffing them real close, getting right up next to them? I'm just very affectionate. Isn't that like the perfect excuse? It's like, I'm just making out with this other girl, wife. I'm telling my wife, like, I'm just making out with this other girl. And then I'm like, I'm very affectionate. What can I say? It's my style. It's old, good old boys. You know what I mean? Gameconomist, become an ASMR channel. Oh, I don't know about that. Those channels are strange. So what you're saying is you have some sexual fetish for carts, Gameconomist. No, that doesn't make any sense. Gaming Knight says, what was the Gunlance build you used for Archtemper Nergigante yesterday, if you remember? Yeah, so it would have been 3 pieces of the Bazilgue set. The legs would have been Dodogama Greaves? I think it was Dodogama. Something to give you capacity boost in the legs. And then the arms don't really matter, so I just probably picked something for the arms. Wait, I already answered his question. Bruno just got back to the game. What's the best way to quickly farm the stuff for Geralt Armor? For the Geralt Armor set, what am I doing here? I'm setting up Scoutflies. I don't need Scoutflies. For the Geralt Armor set, you need to go do the special assignment for the Leshen. That's the Witcher DLC. It's very easy to get to that DLC. I mean, you just talk to the people who have to be talked to, and you just go right into the DLC. Then you're going to be doing the special assignment quest like twice, I think. And after you're done doing it twice, you should have enough parts to craft it. That's what worked for me. Firefree says, so you're saying that in order to obtain power, I have to become a furry. That's exactly what I'm saying. Gameconomist clearly into necks. I love women's necks. I think women's necks are very pretty. What are you talking about? Who isn't into necks? Somebody's going to say, oh, we have a neck fetish. It's like, what if imagine your girlfriend or some other woman, cut the neck off of her, like visually, I don't mean literally, right? Imagine her with no neck. That's the proper wording for that. And just think again about how she would look. She would look crazy. She wouldn't look good at all. All right? So every man is a neck man. That's the truth. You don't think you are, but you are. Straight says, oh, is my computer working? Here it is. Which exactly has been happening to my church because kids with spray paint and getting flung. Wait, spray paint happens often? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what that comment. I think I jumped in on somebody else's conversation. Cart fetish is amazing. Don't you love getting rolled on one and getting flung off? What are we talking about? Necks are nice. That's right. God Terror Boy says, I've lost 3 friends to the Pope. Uh-oh. You gotta look out for that Pope. I'm a little bit of a neck man myself. You should do a cooking show where you show us you making your favorite Asian dishes. You know, my wife and I, we found a Thai restaurant where we live that we didn't know about, and we've been eating there a few times the last 2 weeks to get a sense of like their food. And now we are watching like how to cook Thai food. That's what we've been into lately. They're interesting. They use a lot of basil. It's not a common Asian ingredient, basil is, but yeah, they use a lot of basil. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. I had a little bit of a back injury the other day. So it's not like a big back injury. My back's all stiff now, though. After this, I gotta stretch, make sure that it all gets back to normal. Stabino says, we for real talking about fetishes now? Sweet. That's right. I have a snack fetish, which is why I need hundreds of dollars in that snack fund. Wow, guys. Wallamanga says, imagine someone without a nose. That would be weird. That means you have a nose fetish. That's what it means. Wow, Wallamanga has a nose fetish. I would have never guessed. What do we got here? Special Arena, Barrett. I, too, eat a lot of basil guios. Basil. Oh, we're fine on that. Feel better soon, Gameconomist. I hope so. Actually, when it first started up, it didn't feel like anything was wrong. And I like sat down, and then I stood back up, and I was like, oh my god, what happened to my back? Yeah, it's just been really annoying, actually. Just really annoying. I was playing tennis, and it was a tied game, believe it or not. We were on the last point for the whole set, right? The next point won, and I kind of dived for the ball a bit. I didn't really dive, but I like slammed down on my heel real bad, and I felt my back kind of twinge. I was like, oh no, what did I do? But it didn't feel like anything was wrong. You ever play sports and you're all like worked up and sweaty and everything, and you don't really feel when you've injured yourself? Then I sat down and everything seemed fine, and I stood back up and I was like, oh my god, what did I do to my back? And so, yeah, I've just been taking it easy the last few days. How old are you anyways? I am 30 years old, Bruno. Not quite old yet, not young anymore. I'm in that weird gray area. Old enough to be your dad. Have you ever eaten eel cooked the English way? I have not eaten eel the English way. No, I have not. Wallamanga has a nose fetish. Getting older. Tell you what, guys, if you're in your 20s now, stay in your 20s. I think the worst year for me was when I was 29. 29 is the worst year because you're like, damn it, I'm leaving my 20s. That's how it feels like. You're like, no, I don't want to leave my 20s. But then you hit 30 and it's like, oh, well, okay. You know, once you hit 30, it's not a big deal. You're like, I don't care. You're in your prime. Yeah, that's what everyone says. They says like, oh, well, you in your 30s, you'll actually have a pretty good life because you're done with school. You got your career. You got a little bit of savings. I'm married now. I got married last year. How about that? It's like settling down or whatever. So life's pretty easy right now. I won't lie, guys. I won't lie. When I was 18, I was a mess because I didn't know what I wanted to do with life. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any education. That's all behind me. All I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm good. And I got a cool freaking job. I'm playing video games right now. I'm playing video games for a job. What do you guys think of that? Beat me on that. Catch me outside. You're not going to. Yeah, life is looking pretty good for me right now, as long as I don't permanently break my back playing tennis. How does one stay in their 20s? I don't know. You lie about your age. You inject babies into your face. Wait until you get to 38 and 39. Yeah, I've thought about it. Don't remind me. it felt like my 20s were a blur, you know, like they just happened. It's like one day I'm 20 years old, and I'm like, cool, I'm 20 years old. The next day I'm 29 years old. So I'm 30 now, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to go out and really do a lot of things in life, because I'm not going to stay 30 forever. I'm going to be, I'm going to be like 36 someday. I'm going to be 36 years old. After you hit that midpoint in the decade, you're already kind of feeling like you're on the other side. Damn, I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I've always told people life is not as long as you think it is. So we're living longer than ever, right? We're living to like 80 years old, if you're lucky. Right? So people live longer than they used to. But the thing is, you don't the best years of your life arguably are going to be between the ages of like 18 and 40. So when you really think of it in that perspective, because people still want to have sex with you between the ages of, 18 and 40 for the most part, right? Unless you stay real healthy in your 40s, and then you can get with women who I guess are younger than you. But yeah, so that means you get about 22 good years in life. 22 good years where you're out of your parents' home, you've got your own money, your own job, and you're still sexy, right? And that's it. So it's kind of like, man, life's short. We gotta fix that. We gotta figure out how to reverse aging. We're all busy like going to war with each other. I don't know if you guys were watching the news. There was the whole issue with the oil tanker in the ocean, and I guess Iran attacked it, according to America. And you've got this deal with China going on. You got all this crazy stuff going on in the world where we just pour billions of dollars into military so that we can blow each other up, and we haven't figured out how to reverse aging. It's so pitiful. It's like, God, man. Priorities. The whole world should be working on how to reverse aging, but we're so busy killing each other. I understand it. It's like necessary because that's the nature of conflict and the nature of limited resources. But it's just such a pity because there's so much stuff we could be working on instead. And I'm not really contributing. I'm just playing video games, but I'm not going to war, at least. I don't know. Should we get this done? We should try to get this done. Getting yoked in the waist. Let's go for it. Why not? Red Rex Rule says, you saying that the first monkeys aren't still hot? I don't know what he means by this. Motogeddon says, hey, this isn't a Christian stream anymore. That's right, you're banned from Club Penguin now. Enraged Postman says, as a 36-year-old, can confirm. Yeah. A lot of my audience, I've said this a number of times, a lot of my audience is between like the ages of 18 and 40. And a surprising amount of them are in their 30s, actually. Gameconomist is making a reverse aging cult. That's right. I'll open up my Patreon account, and the way it'll work is if you make a donation, is a reverse aging donation. It's called the Fountain of Youth. And so when you make your donation, God makes you steadily younger. That's what I'll say, and people buy into that. Farlian says, I'm more concerned with the Canadian permafrost melting than with the USA trying to bully Iran into a war. Oh, they bullied us first. That's the serious stuff over there, though. Iran wants to continue enriching uranium, which was the original problem that Obama was working on. And I don't know, do we want Iran, a country that's an actual theocratic country? It's not ran by secularists, it's ran by a grand ayatollah. And the question is, do we want them to have an actual nuclear warhead? It's kind of a tricky question. It reminds me of that some old TV show I used to watch with it's kind of like a Monty Python spinoff with these young guys in it, and they did like a Nerf war video, and yeah, it was funny. They were doing kind of like a commentary on that issue. General Tao says, did you hear about the tragedy in Yemen at the moment? It's terrible, especially for this day and age. Are you talking about all the starvation that's happening in Yemen? I think he's talking about the starvation. Forgive me if there's like some event that just occurred, because I haven't seen that. Lunar says $1, 1 month younger. So if you guys didn't know, there's a big war going on I believe it's Yemen. And because of that war, a whole bunch of people are starving. And that is the Middle East for Yemen. It's not everywhere in the Middle East. I wouldn't want to live there, I can tell you that. So what are we doing? Oh, we're grabbing these eggs over here, right. This is the shorter one. Boop. The catch is that you shouldn't trust anyone with the nuke. Well, no, I agree. You shouldn't catch anyone with the nuke. But when you think of Russia, I don't think of like Russia's not religious at all. Russia's a very non-religious, kind of like almost very non-religious country, right? They were all into secularism and atheism and blah blah blah, right? That was Russia. And when you hear that they have a nuke, it's not as scary as hearing that maybe a religious country has a nuke. No country in the world wants another country having nukes. That's true. That's true. But there are some countries that are very stable countries, and then there are other countries that are like, I don't know, maybe they feel like they need to prove themselves. Maybe they're still at war with their neighbors a bit, right? If you didn't know, Iran doesn't get along with Saudi Arabia, right? Is that correct? I believe that's accurate. And, oh snap, these guys are mad. $1 equals 1 hunter rank. Yeah, man, it's nuts. It's nuts. You had, I can't remember who, I think India was fighting with somebody recently too. The Orthodox Church is doing fine in Russia. Can we live in peace? Hell no. Hell no. Join my religion or die. Then you can't have peace. Pakistan already has nukes. Right, it's India and Pakistan. They were fighting, and everyone was speculating because it's like, Pakistan is actually a nuclear country. Gameconomist, the issue with the Iranian deal is that for some time they were following it, but then this new administration started antagonizing and backed out of the deal without evidence. Oh, well, fire free. Let me explain, though, because that's one perspective. The reason that the Trump administration didn't agree with the Iran deal is because it removed sanctions on Iran, even though they were just going to continue enriching the uranium in 10 years anyways. That was the reason why. And we ended up giving a whole bunch of assets to them after the deal was agreed upon. So basically, we didn't really get anything out of the deal. It was kind of even liberals, when the deal went through, even liberals were criticizing it for not being a strong enough deal from America's perspective. It was basically, we give everything to you, and in 10 years, you keep enriching uranium. So it's really straightforward. Stewie Vengeance says, let's talk about Monster Hunter World. Yes. How many eggs do you think we could deliver in a minute? Yeah, politics not for everyone. It's just that these particular optional quests are just, they're no-brainers. So I busy myself. With other thoughts. Let's see what we got next. Jumping over to the optional. Hey, completed. Look at that. Getting yoked in the forest. So another egg quest. Do I have the transporter skill, by the way? I don't think I do. I'm not gonna have it there. What am I looking there for? And it's not a slottable skill. It's a piece of armor, isn't it? All right, let's run up here. Go to the workshop. How do I get a hunter rank on your Discord? Oh, the hunter rank, huh? So the way I've been handing it out is if somebody's clearly interested in speedrunning, they've demonstrated it, usually via like a YouTube channel, they show off their speedruns. That's usually how I decide to hand out the hunter rank. And then within the hunter rank, there are titles you can earn for like having soloed the Extremith, having defeated Koltaroth solo from Pursuit 2, holding a world record on an arch-tempered monster. So that is that's what we're doing currently. All right, so we have low rank armor. Actually, transporter, right? I'm looking for transporter. Oh, that's iron prolonger. Pro transporter. Here we go. And we have this guy right here. So this is what you do when you have this quest. This is the egg transportation quest. And I'm naked. Let's go. Hey, what's the verdict on actually using the Draken Armor with the Insect Glaive? What do you mean? The Draken Armor's meta. It's good for everything, not just the Insect Glaive. You say Discord weird, bro. What, Discord? Hunter roll. Hold a world record. Bruh. No. The hunter roll You misunderstand. The hunter role is for anyone who's clearly wanting to become a speedrunner or very clearly is a speedrunner. And then there's special titles for hunters who have done really specific things. What's your best speedrun on an Elder Dragon? Oh, I'm not sure. That's a good question. Alright, we'll grab this ghillie mantle. And we need to eat. Everyone will be able to solo Extremith once Master Rank is here. We'll probably restrict how you're allowed to solo him. Yeah, we'll probably change the rules. Alright. Draken Armor was made for Insect Glaive. Is the best armor set for it. Draken Armor is made for frickin' everything, man. Oh, there's my air conditioner. Jump over here. What if I say I'm 13 years old? Well, then maybe I would believe you. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what anyone's age is. We got our honey. Let's jump up here. To be honest, Nergi is the easiest elder. Grab this smoke nut. We could always use some smoke nuts. Latchberry. Gonna have a million latchberry eventually. I'm 17 at heart. Wind ASMR. Oh, interesting. It is faster. I was wondering which was faster. Grab this honey. Grab this thunderbug. You know, Marathon Runner would be good, a good skill for this as well. Grab this Nullberry. Alright, here it is, guys. Pink Wraith, or not Pink Wraithian, the Wraithian's gonna get mad. Oh, right. Wait, which camp do we have to go to? Do we have to go to this camp? I'm pretty sure we do, right? Tyler Bettis, thanks, man. Let's get that snack fund up. Maybe let this guy sleep sometime this year. That's right. I do need sleep eventually. Not right away. Oh, my phone's going off. I don't know whose number that is. All I have to do is play video games with you guys. Who needs sleep? Sleeps for the week. How do I get down from here? Oh, there's Raytheon. Oh, snap! We gotta get moving. This leads to the camp outside, so that's not the right direction. Oh my god, don't knock the egg out of my hand. Oh, there we go. We gotta go this way. Oh no, what happened? I ran out of stamina! Alright, I dropped the egg. I gotta go back and get another one. You should have had camp 17. Nope, I don't. I'm afraid I don't. I'm 14 and this is deep. Bruh. Alright, we dropped the egg. Close camp? I think he's telling me to go to the other camp. Whee! Alright, we're gonna go down here. Joins the chat. How's it going, Arch-Tempered Nergigante? Oh, somebody's actually beating up on that Raytheon. Well, that kind of trivializes the quest, doesn't it? Nobody's delivered an egg yet. You're a dingbat then. Always unlock all the camps. I just started the game. I only have like 20 hours in the game. Yeah, I got a long way to go. Oh man, I'm gonna get hit by a Jagras or something, aren't I? Alright, I should probably concentrate. Am I allowed to jump off of this thing? Oh my god, there are little Jagras right there. Alright, I am. Sweet. Now where? Rate the Enslaved? Well, that is cheating, man. That's the easy way out. This pig will help us. Can I go this way? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Oh man, I can't go this way either. Oh, dang it. Wait. It's telling me to go this way. I can't travel through that, though. Ah, no. What am I gonna do? Alright, we're going this way. Let's see what happens. Isn't there water this way, though? I think you have to dive underwater. No, you don't. Not here. We're fine. This is like when Sam and Frodo have to go through those caves to get to Mordor. The spider cave, right? I know where we're at. We're doing good. Are we going to be the first one to deliver an egg? Oh my god, we're going to be the first one to deliver an egg. We're going to win. Oh, snap. We can't go that way. Go this way. Should have gone to Camp 11. Am I allowed to go to Camp 11? I thought I did this last time, and you're not allowed to go to that camp. I thought it was limited to the one camp. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they're after me and my egg. I need a bush now. Oh my god. Run! God, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he found me. Did he find me? Oh, thank God. Alright, we're on our way. Nobody else has delivered an egg. I just want to point that out. I'm the only one right now. I'm going to get this egg all the way to the end, guys. Okay, Omar the Dragon says you can deliver to any camp. Nice. I think we're safe. I don't think anything attacks us from this point, right? Man cowers in fear from Jaggards. You can climb up or down vines with eggs, just slow. Okay. Oh, we did it, guys. Dude, we're the winners here. Not even close, man. That's it, right? That was an egg delivery, right? What just happened? It didn't say I delivered the egg. Did I deliver the egg? Oh my god, I swear to God if it did not deliver that egg. Oh my god, I don't think it worked. I haven't done this in so long, I don't know if I did it right. Alright. Dude, it doesn't say I delivered it. You gotta deliver 2. Yeah, but it doesn't say I delivered even 1. Wait, it didn't count. You dropped it. I did not drop it. You saw my character set it down nice and slow. Oh no. Oh my god. This quest. Oh my god. Raytheon's dead. Nobody else has delivered one. Where is everyone? You have to open the supply box. That's what I did. I clicked on the button. I didn't drop it. Oh my god. I'm gonna go commit neck rope in a minute here. Wrong box. Was it really the wrong box? Was that it? There's no way that was the wrong box, was it? Oh my god. Let's run all the way back. Wow, this is gonna be the whole stream. Did you put it in the communal chest? That's what that was. Yeah, that was the communal chest. Walamanga, he pressed X as if it were for the X. Oh my god, that's what I did, Walamanga. F, man. X on the Xbox controller is located where the square is on the PlayStation controller. Oh my freaking god, man. That has to be what happened. I saw the prompt to push X, and I pushed X, except X would have been square on the PlayStation controller. Because on the PlayStation controller, X is technically A on the Xbox controller. That's what just happened. Oh my god. all that so I could push the wrong X. Jesus Christ, man. That's exactly what happened. I saw the prompt and I pushed what I thought was X. It would have been X on the Xbox controller. Now we get to do it all over again. Woe is me. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I did everything right. Oh my god. That's how you learn, I guess. So, next time it prompts me for X, I need to think of it as A. Oh my god, I just made it all the way over there. I had to hide from the Jagras. The Jagras were going to get me. Jesus. I guess everyone else gave up on doing these eggs. They've all been in here as long as I have. We're almost at 15 minutes. I don't even think some players are trying. I boot them out of here, man. These guys are like, you'll get it. Somebody else will get the egg. Camp 11 this time. All right, we'll do Camp 11, Rodriguez. Dude, I don't boot all these guys. I don't even know if they're playing. Maybe they made the same mistake I did. I don't know. I see one guy. He's not even moving. He doesn't look like he is. Top 10 saddest anime fails. Dude, we made it all the way to Camp 1 for no reason. Jesus Christ. Boot them and let me in. Well, if they're not going to play, I mean, the whole point of the point of this quest wasn't actually to kill Raytheon. I appreciate them doing that. But the point of the quest is to deliver the eggs, and I think I'm the only one doing it. I mean, what have I actually done here? I've managed to get all the way over and deliver one of the eggs to the wrong camp, pressing the wrong button because I'm thinking of an Xbox controller. And I went all the way to Camp 1 doing that. So 3 other guys, not even one other egg delivered. What does that tell you? You gotta get some move on here, guys. I think I'm the only one suffering. I gotta see you guys suffer too. No, see, look, you can't get under here. See? You're like, deliver it to this camp. We're not delivering it to that camp. We're not allowed to. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Is it the same chest? Yes, yes. Just be sure to hit the actual PlayStation X button. I hit X like I was playing Xbox. Never change, Gameconomist. Can I gather, by the way? No. Oh, and you can't put Ghillie Mantle on. Interesting. Alright. Well, we're back here. Maybe if one other person's playing. We're going all the way to Camp 1, guys. Just like last time. Oh, there we go. Somebody delivered it. Nice job, Fatalis. So losing hope a little bit there. 11 is the Ancient Leshen camp. The ancient Leshen camp. You mean the one? Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one with the vines, though? Might as well just go this way. Goddess punished you for saying you were the first one and brag you got wrecked. I did brag. Alright, let's see if anyone else actually beats me to the second one. Probably not. Stream so delayed. Yeah, I agree, Fatalis. I don't know why it's like that. It's like that every stream. The streams are always delayed. Alright, so this time we're going to push PlayStation X. I can't believe that happened. It even looks the same. I mean, it looks the same, guys. Oh my god. Happy hunting! Oh my god. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Awful, man. What was I... It's not my fault. I'm just so used to using the other controller, you know? I hit square, which puts the egg down. It sets it down and gets rid of it. You got egged. You are literally making this quest harder than it needs to be. Literally. Oh, look at that. We got an egg. No problem. Thanks to everyone who helped. I was ragging on you a little bit there. I actually appreciate your help. Oh my god. I think it's just the frustration from having set down the first egg. You know, you'd be mad too. Is it Monster Hunter GU time? We're technically 2 hours in. What do you guys think? You want to keep going? We can keep going, or we can start up GU. I'm actually having fun in both of these games, so I don't really mind. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. Another one? We get some more optional quests done. What do we got next? Special Arena, Anjanath. Arch-Tempered Nergigante says, it's still your fault. Presses square again. That is one of the most annoying quests, I agree. But it's annoying in the right way, you know what I mean? It's annoying in the way where it's like... It's testing to see how well you know the map, and also like the struggle against Raytheon. I remember the first time I did that quest, I thought of it as a big accomplishment. I was like, no way. I was like, so many people must be having trouble. Oh, well, let me explain also, too. So the reason why I thought it was a big accomplishment the first time I finished that quest on my own, right, when I played on Xbox, the reason why is because I didn't know about Pro Transporter, so I was doing it without Pro Transporter. I did it without the Pro Transporter skill. Let me update the snack fund there. Now we got some real snacks, guys. What do you think of that? We're ready for friggin' Pizza Hut with that kind of money. That's like a Pizza Hut meal. Holy cow, I might order it right now. Arch-Tempered Nergigante says, how to take 20 minutes for a mission where you don't even have to fight and only threat is dead. Let's get started. Goodbye, nose fetish man. Oh, is Walamanga hopping off? Can you kill me after fighting Devil Joe? What? Getting yoked in the forest speedrun, sub 20 minutes world record. Alright, it's time to beat up on Anjanath. This should take no time at all. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Do you guys remember that SpongeBob episode? He's in Sandy's, Sandy Squirrel's little aquarium, and he isn't wearing the helmet on his head. He's drying out. I don't need it. He's looking at the water vase. I need it. God, SpongeBob used to be so different. They changed the show a lot. They really did. It's sad, too. The guy who made SpongeBob passed away. That actually really upset me when I found out about that. I was like, man, you can make this beloved children's story, still pass away at a young age. Relatively young, in my opinion. Some people just get unlucky with that cancer stuff, man. Pray that you get lucky. That's how life goes a little bit. Motogeddon says, nope, I'm leaving. I need it. Oh, he's paralyzed. Ouch. Got a little blasty blast there. Beat him up, guys. He's gone. Nice job. Somebody says, wait, SpongeBob is still running? I think it is. Did SpongeBob stop yet? I know it was a few years ago. Actually, I haven't checked to see if they've renewed. I haven't watched South Park in a while. Have you guys been watching South Park? I know that they made some, a season, was it last year even? But I don't know if they've renewed. I gotta catch up on South Park. I was a huge South Park fan. But I've been so busy, I haven't watched a lot of TV. I watch a lot of cooking shows on YouTube now, right? Guys, what was the hardest Elder Dragon for you? Me, Kushala. Hardest Elder Dragon. I don't know. Hardest Elder Dragon. Kushala wasn't the most difficult. Might have been Kieran, actually. You know why? Because even though Kieran's one of the easier ones now, back then when I was getting started, Kieran was the earliest Elder Dragon I fought, and he was actually really difficult when I was first getting started. Megaborn says, can you try this? Go on settings and set volume rendering to off. The game will become not washed? I don't know what he means by that. I'll have to look into that, Megaborn. I don't know why you're recommending that. Last season was horrid. South Park shifting to weekly politics was such a mistake. Well, I agree. I think that South Park was always kind of political anyways, though. They often had, let's say that South Park very often had politically incorrect jokes in their show. And the deal is, I feel like as time went by, and this is true for all comedians, the world became more politically correct, and it was harder for the guys who did South Park to make the same content that they used to make. If you ever go back and watch their old content, nobody would find it funny anymore. They would find it gross and super offensive. And so I feel like perhaps the creators, if I was them, I would probably be feeling a little bit cynical. You know what I mean? I'd probably feel a little bit cynical. So that's what I suspect. I know what you're talking about, though. They got strangely political over the last few seasons, didn't they? Yeah, strangely political. Yeah. Manage items. I enjoyed the show back when it was more about the boys and it was just about their lives, you know, and some weird, crazy adventure would happen. But there always was some politics to it, Minx, in my opinion. There really always was. There always was a hint of politics. And I bet it's harder for South Park now today to be political and, not to be political, but to have their same style of comedy and be accepted. Yeah, Elshin says South Park has always been about politics. Yeah, I agree. Even when they weren't about politics, they were at least politically incorrect. Monster Hunter movie teaser leaked, says Pokey Fairy Trainer. I'll have to take a look at it later. Firefree says, if you go into the PlayStation settings, you can find the app saved games option, then find the Monster Hunter file. You can delete it to have a better perspective in life. What? Megaborn says, it will not be with a lot of fog visually, and if you don't find it in the settings, it's in the main menu settings. I don't understand what you're trying to get at, what the point of it is. Pershogun says, Gameconomist, does the snack fund reflect the actual amount of money you're getting after YouTube takes its cuts from your donations? No, that's the raw amount. So if Capcom's taking 30%, let's see what 30% of 20 is real fast. Get a calculator open right here. One moment. So if the snack fund were to accurately present what I take home from what you guys donated, it would be this amount. I'm going to update it to 14. Oops, hold on, I don't want that. There we go. So I just updated it to be what I actually will be taking home. And by the way, if you're ever looking to really support me in a more serious way, just giving $1 on Patreon, that's my preference, because I know that I'm not robbing anybody when I take $1 a month from them. It's very, what's the word? It doesn't really interrupt their lives or have much effect on their lives. And if 1,000 people were to help me out with that, it would be like receiving a pretty huge raise at my job. So that's my favorite funding, is people who do $1 on Patreon. That's my favorite funding. And Patreon really doesn't take as much as YouTube at all. The thing is, though, on YouTube, when you're doing a super chat, I totally appreciate the super chats. And super chats are fun because people get to see your comment. and you're more likely to have the YouTuber see your comment if it's got a super fund on it. I really wish that there was a way to know who my Patreon supporters were in the actual feed, because I'd give them special attention. But YouTube doesn't have it set up that way, and of course they don't do that because it's their system, so they're going to have it set up where the super chats are more valuable, and they're going to make 30% off of those super chats. That's just the way it works. From the look of the Monster Hunter movie trailer, there are going to be characters from Monster Hunter World, including the Handler. Oh God. I don't know how to feel about that. All I want is the Chadmiral. I missed that. Oh, he's paralyzed. He's gone. Nice job, everyone. If you go on main menu setting and set volume rendering to off, the game will become visually better. It will decrease the fog and excessive grayness and light. Oh, you're just talking about changing the settings on the game. I'm fine with the way the game looks. I don't know about you guys, but I have no complaint. I thought you were talking about improving the stream lag. Yeah, I thought you were talking about a totally different subject. People who do a $100 donation, am I a joke to you? Not at all. I've only ever received a few of those. They've always been very mind-blowing that people are that generous, because, $100 is a serious chunk of money. Nobody just spends $100. It's just, if you're talking about, I tend to think in terms of long run, and I feel like I wouldn't want somebody to give me $100 every day for a year, but if somebody gave me like $1 a month, I wouldn't feel, I think I would feel guilty taking too much money from people. I'm not an actual Bible pastor, so just so you guys know. I'm not a TV evangelist, so if you were giving me like $100 pretty consistently, it'd be cool for me, but I don't know how I would feel in the long run. But if you're giving me $1 a month, I don't have to feel bad about that at all. I go, yeah, cool. They're buying me it's like the equivalent of buying me a soda. One soda a month, right? So I never feel bad about that when it comes to fan funding. You know what I mean? What I need to do when it comes to funding, I need to get merchandise. I need to make some cool shirts. I've had some cool ideas. I'm just so busy. I haven't done it. I wish I had somebody who could like sit down and work with me on that. And then the other one is ads. So I could actually work with the company and do a sponsorship ad in my actual video. Believe it or not, I get offers all the time for sponsorship ads, and I very consistently turn them down to keep my videos ad-free. But, if they pay well, maybe I should consider doing it. I don't think my fans would hate me for that, but I'm the kind of person, I'm not a big fan. I don't really like ads that much, personally. I don't know about you guys. I don't like ads that much. So it's hard for me to put them in my own videos. I like the YouTube ads. The YouTube ads are like 5 seconds long, and then you can skip them. So the YouTube ads are great. But like actual sponsorships, those are harder for me to, they're really harder for me to like embrace. I don't know about you guys. Stebino says, I want to see your face. That's private. Only only my Patreon funders can see my lewd photos or whatever. I'm trying to think of like a Twitter thought or something, or whatever they are. Instagram? There we go, Instagram's thought. Kuro Mori says, actually the Admiral is in Monster Hunter Movies trailer. Oh, cool, okay. Cool, the Chadmiral. He's my favorite character, the Chadmiral. Red Rex Rule says, nobody just spends $100. Mr. Beast, am I a joke to you? No, you're right. Mr. Beast is crazy, though. He's unique. That's why people go and watch his stuff, because he's crazy like that. You're pretty much the opposite of DSP. No tax, fundraiser, snort. What? Tax fundraiser? What is a DSP? Kevin Okana says, hey Gameconomist, this is the first time I've had the chance to catch you live. Just wanted to say I love your videos. You guys are absolutely amazing. Wow, it's like I'm hugging myself with this comment here. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Kevin Okana. I appreciate that. Wallamanga says, only people who pay $100 are allowed to see Gameconomist. I did make, see, you guys haven't seen this. I did make a video of myself opening packs of Pokemon cards for... her name at the time was Law Guy. She keeps changing her online username, so I don't know what she goes by now. But she made that $100 donation with the understanding that I would, use a portion of that money to buy Pokemon cards, and then I would make a video for her. So she has a video of me opening Pokemon cards, but I don't show my face. But you do actually get to see like my hands, so that's kind of like that, similar at least. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a hand reveal, right? That above was a joke, by the way, if people get triggered. What? I don't understand. Alright. Let's get some damage on her. I'm going to watch it for that alone. What do you think? Pink Raytheon's giving us some trouble, man. I don't like that attitude. Dark side Phil DS. Wait a second, I gotta read this. Hold on. Dark side Phil equals DSP. Don't look too much into it. The train wreck is crazy. You're like tempting me to look into it though when you say something like that. The tax fund, huh? Oh my god. I gotta pay taxes, everyone, and I don't want to. Motogeddon. Haha, y'all thought I was leaving. Motogeddon pulling a fast one on us. Hands confirmed. My god, you showed your hands? That's right. I know, it's crazy. I think you have a dark skin and a flat top. Is that a flat top? Is that like a reference to like breast size? Is that what that is? Thanks for showing me how to make a Minecraft auto turret. Oh my god, that's one of my very old videos. Jesus Christ. Somebody's searching in my old videos from like 7 years ago. That guy is a scam artist. That's all you need to know for now. Well, that sucks. Scam artists. Wow, we got that done in a minute. I see Gameconomist as Bob Ross without a beard. How do you know I don't have a beard? You don't know that about me. Kevin O'Connor says, I also wanted to ask you, when it comes to building gunlands, what skills would you consider necessary? Capacity boost? Artillery? And that's it. Capacity boost and artillery. Right? Trying to think. Yep, capacity boost and artillery. Other than that, you would go like weakness exploit, max might, crit boost, you know, all the usual melee stuff, depending on, assuming you're using wide shelling, which you probably are. Wide shelling's the highest damage option for gunlance. Well, we are just blowing right through these. We're at level 5. Man's best friend. We got to capture Odogaron. Do you remember your old Dark Souls ASMR videos? I only made one of those. And I do remember it because at the time I was just messing around. It was way before I was doing like, well, it wasn't way before I was doing talking videos, but it was before that, you know. I wasn't really into talking back then. Will you be taking cues from Daniel Tosh, mostly appearing naked in your videos? No, I will not be appearing naked in my videos. Yeah, I'll be appearing naked, I'll be wearing a robe, and I'll be crying while I eat nachos. I'll just be a mess. Talk about all my past relationships to you guys. I know what you guys want. How does Max Might work? So Devil Joe gonna get you. Max Might works by giving your character more affinity as long as your stamina bar is full. Okay, so your stamina bar has to be full for it to be active. Thank God I have the Gameconomist telling exactly how you need to make an auto turret. The really important information out there. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle, skedoodle. I found TGC's first Monster Hunter World video. Oh god. My old videos are terrible, so say whatever you want about them. I thought about taking them down, but I left them up. Yeah, they were pretty bad. I was so new to the game. I was new to YouTube. I was somewhat new to editing. I had done a little bit of editing with Dark Souls already. Let's be honest, he's probably naked right now. There's just no webcam on. Ah, he figured me out. The reason I don't do webcams is because you guys would have to see me naked. Alright, let's jump down here. Come on, Odegarin. We want... Oh, we'll take these... I should have been taking these the whole time, the trap tools. Don't take down video. That's what weaklings do. Alright. Odegarin. We're gonna grab this honey, this bitterbug, this bitterbug. Run right past this guy. Slash berries are okay. No, they're not. Not anymore. They used to be useful. Mite seed. Spiderweb. Odegarin is a complete pushover. He's an easy fight. I realized no background music. Really? You can't hear any background music? There's some background music, isn't there? Might just be quiet. Try listening carefully. Sometimes with Odegarin, it feels like he misses you entirely based on luck. Dude, this guy's getting beat so bad. Guess that was too early, huh? There we go. Nice job. Astra, happy hunting. Let's grab this Odegarin material. Oh, we got an actual Odegarin fang, so that was a good material. Oh, my back. Oh, I hope it gets better soon. So Mezmezi says, no, I mean like GameCo usually has something like Skyrim OST playing. Well, I've done that a few times. I don't do that every time, though. Come on. Your team is just mopping monsters. Good game. Well, that's because it's all low rank. I mean, low rank's a joke. Even high rank, the tier 1 monsters in high rank, they're like, you can Thanos snap your finger on them and they'll just disappear out of existence. So things really won't get difficult for a little while. Put some Nier Automata on. We need some Rocky music for this grind. The meat of the matter, deliver 2 lumps of meat. You guys know I like these delivery quests. They're the best. Okay, change equipment. We're going to put the arms back on here. Kulu van braces. So this is another one of those delivery quests. And this time we got to move some meat. Get that meat, guys. Go ahead and eat this meal. Gameconomist, Kushala is invading me. It's raining so bad. Somebody doing a rain dance, that's why. Feline Polisher. Alright, we are on our way. What time is this? 4:03. I think it's about time for Monster Hunter GU. What do you guys think? Give that meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy. Oh my god, that guy. What a legend. Monster Hunter World needs more weeb. I know people who would say the other way. They'd be like, gotta get away from that weeb. But it does feel kind of like an anime game. I don't think they would... I don't think they'd be messing up the game if it felt more anime-ish. If that's even a word. Weebs ruin everything. GU time. Alright, last quest and then it is GU time. That's why you guys got to get in all your important questions now. All the questions that have been burning in the back of your minds. The questions that really matter to you. Why you naked? We got the pro transporter arms on, that's why. We're gonna deliver this meat. Yeah, boy. Let's get this bone power fast. Gotta get some sleep. Happy hunting. Happy. I say happy. You say hunting. Uh-huh. Oh, man. I gotta record that and add that to a video of mine somewhere. Alright, let's grab this lump of meat. When will we see your cats? If you could watch that Pokemon card video, you could see my cats now. They were in the video. Have you ever sharded, farted, and came at once? I've done actually no sharding, and I have definitely not done those things at once. I've never sharded in my life. The most important question is, will you stream GU? Yes, I will. That is what we're going to be doing. Have you ever soloed Arch-Tempered Kulvtaroth, and how fast was it? Well, I've soloed her from Pursuit level 6, which really isn't that big of a deal. So, yeah. And then, I don't know, it wasn't like some crazy impressive speedrun time. What is your favorite vegan alternative for bacon? There is no vegan alternative for bacon. Are you crazy? I do like turkey bacon, though. Turkey bacon's really yummy. And, yeah, turkey bacon's just turkey, though, so it's not really... It's just like a different meat, that's all. You're missing out. Wow, well, that was easy. I don't remember this one being so easy. Alright, X is A. There we go. X is A. Lump of meat. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice and easy. Grab this Devil's Blight. That is Nullberry. We'll mine up this rock. Are you a Tennessee boy? No, I am not. Have you ever held poop in your hands? Well, I scooped dog poop. Is that what you mean? Do you mean like real human poop? I mean, I've wiped babies' butts. That's kind of like getting poop in your hands. I probably accidentally touched poop. I've never, like, held poop. You know what I mean? Pork bacon is just pork. Distorted Clown, how do you like your human? Cooked or grilled? Definitely grilled. Thumper World, thanks, man. He says, enjoyed the hunts today. Can't wait to run Extremith with you. Hell yeah, we gotta get Extremith defeated. Wouldn't it be crazy if I was defeating Extremith at, like, Hunter rank 50 over and over and over again? Damn, that'd be crazy. Actually, I'm really curious to see what kind of constraints a new player really runs into, because at level 50, I don't have much, which means that some things are going to be more valuable to have than other things, and I want to find out what that is. He's from Missouri. All right, so that is the end of today. Let's see what we have left real fast. We're done with Monster Hunter World for today, and here's where we're at. We're inching closer to high rank. You can see here. We've gotten all this low rank stuff done. Almost seems like I didn't get it all, like it's missing some quests. But we've got all this. We got all this. 2 pages here, look at that. And we have all these, 2 pages here as well. And then this is already mostly like done, surprisingly. So we're good on that. So We'll have these 3 pages mainly to work on tomorrow, and we will probably blast right through them. All right? All right, let's do some waving. Gesture time. Happy hunting. Yeah, see you guys in the next run. Thank you again, Thumper World, and everyone else who did a super chat. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in Monster Hunter GU in a few minutes. Maybe like 30 minutes. I should probably stretch my back a little bit. Keep it healing here. Yep. All right. See you guys later.